During times of exhaustion and a sense of impending chaos, who do you turn to as your reliable source of support and assistance? Do you also engage in the consumption of life testimonies and advice? Life can be conceptualized as a dynamic voyage, replete with a multitude of favorable and unfavorable circumstances, moments of elation, and instances of distress. Regardless of our current circumstances, we possess the agency to influence the trajectory of our future. Dave Ramsey primarily focuses on guiding for achieving financial stability and success. However, his principles can be effectively extended beyond the realm of personal finance to encompass a wider range of life choices and priorities. Welcome to Financial Literacy. Here, we are dedicated and passionate about bringing you nothing but honest and straightforward facts about your money. We will help you take control of your finances and get you to the next level. Beginners or experienced, this is your one-stop shop for all things financial literacy. In this video, we are going to learn about life and financial stability from the one and only Dave Ramsey. David shares his story about how he started buying and selling real estate. He grew up in a real estate business and flipped houses. At the age of 26, Ramsey had successfully amassed a real estate portfolio valued at more than $4 million. Furthermore, he recounted an anecdote regarding the affluent neighborhood in which he was raised during that time. In recounting his experiences of wealth accumulation and expenditure with his spouse, the individual in question conveyed the sentiment that material wealth does not guarantee happiness. According to his statement, the influence of money on an individual is to amplify their existing traits and tendencies. This assertion is based on his encounter with excessive borrowing, particularly through 90-day notes, while simultaneously engaging in the profitable practice of house flipping. The bank of significant scale that he was associated with underwent a sale transaction to a bank located outside of the state. Upon learning of the borrower's financial distress, the second lender extended an additional loan of $800,000, thereby increasing the total amount owed to $2 million. Over the subsequent 2.5 years, they experienced a series of unfortunate events that resulted in the loss of all their possessions. Throughout the entire year, he dedicated his efforts to selling various items in an attempt to fulfill his financial obligations. The idea that one should keep their promises and pay off debts drove this endeavor. However, after 2.5 years had elapsed, he found himself in a precarious financial situation, facing significant challenges. Changes in tax laws and a decline in the real estate market were the main causes of Ramsey's financial predicament. Despite his efforts to retain his assets, Ramsey initiated the process of seeking bankruptcy relief. The period of bankruptcy that Ramsey experienced brought about a significant transformation. During this period, he embarked on a quest to attain personal and financial tranquility, seeking solace in conventional Christian doctrines and practical financial principles. He began responsibly managing his finances. The individual in question began implementing 5 specific practices to enhance their work performance. They attribute the effectiveness of these practices to a divine source and express confidence that adhering to these 5 principles will yield positive outcomes. The first step is get on a budget, where he reiterates, Jesus said, "Don't build a tower first without counting the cost, lest you get halfway up and you're unable to finish, and all who see you begin to mock you and say, 'This man began too and was unable to finish.'" The proverb, "As you sow, so shall you reap," emphasizes the principle that one's actions and efforts will yield corresponding outcomes or consequences. It underscores the notion that if one fails to plant or invest in any endeavor, no growth or progress can be expected. The second is, get out of debt. In the context of financial obligations, it can be argued that a borrower becomes subservient to the lender, akin to a state of enslavement. Furthermore, religious texts do not endorse the concept of debt as being inherently beneficial or virtuous. He expressed the viewpoint that, from a biblical perspective, incurring debt is unwise. When we accelerate our accumulation of debt beyond our financial means, we find ourselves in a precarious situation where our ability to manage our obligations becomes strained, leading to heightened stress and a sense of suffocation. The inflow and outflow of funds dominate our financial situation, as our thoughts revolve around strategizing to ensure our financial stability until the end of the work week. The third is foster high-quality relationships. The individuals with whom one chooses to associate can significantly influence their personal development and character. One should not be misled, as associating with immoral individuals can lead to the deterioration of virtuous behaviors. If an individual associates themselves with a group of individuals who engage in a particular behavior, it is likely that they will adopt and exhibit similar behavior themselves. One's ability to motivate others and make deliberate choices regarding their social circle is crucial, as research suggests that an individual's income over a decade is likely to fall within a 10% range of the average income of their 10 closest companions. Fourth is save money. According to Dave Ramsey, the Bible says, "In the house of the wise are stores of choice food and oil," and the rest of it says, "But a foolish man devours all he has." Engaging in imprudent spending practices can be regarded as unwise, whereas adopting the habit of saving money can yield future benefits. The acquisition of wealth can significantly impact one's life, providing substantial assistance and support. Individuals who possess wisdom tend to exhibit the behavior of saving money. Engaging in such practices has proven to be effective, thus emphasizing the importance of adhering to a financial plan. Nobody intentionally plans to lose. By formulating and implementing a well-structured financial plan, individuals can effectively alleviate their debt burdens. This is primarily attributed to the fact that such a plan enables individuals to ascertain the absence of any outstanding payments, thereby facilitating a more streamlined approach to saving. Lastly, if all of these elements collaborate harmoniously, the outcome will be the natural product. The act of being outrageously generous is advocated by God, as He imparts the message to engage in such behavior. Consequently, one will naturally exhibit this trait. One is unable to provide assistance or support when experiencing financial hardship, necessitating the need for personal transformation. It is now an opportune moment to engage in novel activities. It is advisable to refrain from relying solely on the perspectives of individuals who have contributed to one's current circumstances, and instead adopt a fresh and alternative approach to viewing situations. When one is no longer financially disadvantaged, one possesses the potential to exert influence on various aspects of life. This study aims to explore the process of spiritual transformation, specifically focusing on the concept of nonconformity to societal norms and the subsequent renewal of one's mind. A set of guiding principles serves as the cornerstone of Dave Ramsey's personal finance philosophy. The individual holds the belief that by adhering to a prescribed set of actions and demonstrating purposeful behavior in managing one's financial resources, it is possible to attain a state of financial tranquility and autonomy. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up, comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our following videos.